Hey there, guys. This is about a week after I had originally recorded this draft. I lost the audio for the last two rounds. Um, so that's unfortunate. I originally considered not even just putting this one up because it's like an alright draft. My deck was pretty weird. Didn't really do anything well. Did I really just keep that hand? That's fucking awful. I should not have. I guess it's got Tar Pit, but like, there's literally no cards I can play in that hand. Exhume's actually awful in my deck. I'm pretty sure I take it out because Exhume's really only good when you have the early game reanimation enablers and enough of them to make it viable. But that was one of the issues with the deck, is that the reanimation stuff just didn't work that well. I had like Psychotog and Gifts, and Gifts if I had a Plains was sweet, because I just go Gifts for Sphinx and Burial Rites. But I think I was waiting for my opponent. I don't know what I'm typing. The screen's kind of small, so anyway, I can make this bigger. Not really. Alright, that's a little better. Okay. I said no worries and same to you. Oh. So yeah, anyways, hopefully the other drafts I recorded didn't mess up. I got a couple more cubes, and maybe even something else coming up for you guys. However, I just decided that, I put enough time into doing this draft and recording it for you guys, and I'd say it's still pretty interesting. That I don't want to just leave it and leave you guys without, or like send it up like muted or with music, because no. Anyways, I'm pretty sure I was talking about how fucking useless Exhume is here. Luckily, I did kind of luck out drawing my best cheap spells and Ancestral Visions. However, he's the ramp deck, so I gotta draw something to do. And Control Magic actually helps. It'll let me grab anything dangerous he might throw down, and not only will I negate his threat, but I'll have a creature. But him being the ramp deck is actually pretty bad. You want to get either something out or have more removal against ramp deck, and Master Wild Hunt. That is a pretty sweet card. Green has such a dearth of quality 4-drops. Actually, 4 is a really stacked converted mana cost in most colors. I think black probably is the weakest. But I did draw Bitter Blossom and Master. Basically, I have Master, because I'm just going to Control Magic that now, as opposed to giving him any wolves. And my computer was acting weird during this draft as well, I remember that. I think it crashed. Maybe that's why the audio got messed up, because Moto crashed a couple times, which will all happen off recording, I'm pretty sure, but, and like it was lagging at some points. Anyways. So we get to start making tokens, and then we can make even more tokens with Bitter Blossom. So despite me keeping literally a dead hand, 5-lander with nothing, and I even draw Shriekmaw to deal with more potential threats, I'm in pretty good shape right now. I have Master and a Wolf, and I'm going to start getting Bitter Blossom tokens out as well. I'm one land short of being able to attack with Tar Pit. However, attacking with Tar Pit is totally viable in the future. But yeah, this is probably my least favorite of all the cube draws from record. I just wasn't like a huge fan of my deck. I liked it at first, and then through examining it, like, I think I went on a little rant and sideboarding it over here. I was just like, nothing fucking works in this deck. That's alright though, because now I get to sit down for about an hour probably and relive it as I talk to you guys. So he is currently at 7 potential mana? No, 8. 8, I think. He's got 2 counters on the... No, he's only got 1. Okay. So he's at 7. He grabs Primeval Titan, which we're probably just going to kill. There's no sense in letting him ramp even further, or just giving him the 6/6. He doesn't have any dangerous utility lands, luckily. He's just grabbing colors, so we're safe on that front. And I think I get to draw my cards this turn as well, so I'm in pretty decent shape. Yep, get to draw all those cards. Ancestral Visions is really a sweet card in Cube. And like, there's obviously people's like the Magic Online Cube doesn't have Power 9, and it's not even really powered. Like, I think they're missing some of the stronger cards as well that they could have in the Cube. Soul Ring, that kind of stuff. Just thinking of ones that are actually on Magic Online. Is Mind Twist on Magic Online? Maybe. But they got like Demonic Tune and stuff. So yeah, I got another really solid draw. One of the best creatures in my deck in Dungeon Geists. Dungeon Geist's 4th best blue 4-drop? I don't know. I'm a big fan of them though. But I think I'm still just going to go ahead and slam down my Shriekmaw here. Not only is it an effective attacker, but it's going to kill his Primeval Titan and let me keep getting in there. One thing I have a habit of not doing that I should do more in Cube is playing around Wraths. I'm kind of doubtful he has a Wrath because it seems like he only has 2 white sources in his whole deck. But the fact that he does have white sources means I should be a little careful of overextending here. But Bitter Blossom and Tar Pit are actually excellent ways to recover after getting Wrathed. So we get to hit him down to 12, I believe. And yeah. See, as you can see by Exhume, it's fucking awful already. Because I can't bring anything back. I'm just going to bring his Primeval Titan back. You have to have the early reanimation enablers. Like, Entomb is obviously the best, but stuff like Entomb, Buried Alive, where you can just try not to put any of yours or any of their cards into their graveyard before you use Exhume. And he plays Massacre Worm. I think I just lose this game after he does that. Massacre Worm is pretty fucking good against my deck. Well, no. I actually have planes and gifts, so I can grab Sphinx's Steel Wind soon. I think before Sphinx's Steel Wind, though, I'm going to prioritize locking down his Massacre Worm, actually, because yeah, he just wipes my board, drains me for a fuck ton, and I think... trying to think... Am I getting drained for 4 a turn because of Bitter Blossom and Master now? I don't think so. I think they like can't enter the battlefield because their toughness is 0, but it may well just not count. Yeah, I think I don't get drained for life from this kind of stuff because it's like impossible for them to exist before they die with toughness of 0. Oh no. Okay, it's not Elish Norn. I'm good. I'm still making tokens. Yeah, that was dumb of me. That makes sense. Yeah, because had it been Elish Norn and had the life loss ability, I would have been pretty fucked. Anyways, gonna have to... So I'm not gonna go with Dungeon Geist. I'm gonna grab... I don't know what I'm gonna grab here. Shelldock Isle? Demonic Tuning for Shelldock Isle. Probably Grave Titan, I would guess. If I'm just looking for a finisher. Yeah, I mean, our deck's actually pretty removal light for a blue-black deck. Like, I'm probably just going to Dungeon Geist down his Massacre Worm. And then Grave Titan gives me a finisher. And if it's a finisher that happens a turn quicker as well. Or am I planning on... I might be planning on chumping and gifting. But no, okay, no. Because chumping drains me life. So I'm going to do what's probably correct and just play the Dungeon Geists. Alright, yeah, see? My computer's being weird for this draft. I think I fix it near the end. Anyways, so we got his guy locked down. We got Grave Titan next turn, and then Sphinx the Steel Wind 2 turns from now. If not 3. Yeah. It is you do need 8 mana to... No, well, you don't really, because you do it on end step and then you untap, so you don't need 8 mana, but it costs 8 mana, so you can't do... It's costing 4 twice. You can't do a whole lot on those turns, other than setting up your gifts and such. Alright, so he's going to play Zhao Dun, the one-eyed motherfucker, and... It's an interesting... I'm not a big fan of it, but I mean it's okay. It's just unblockable, and then it's got a neat little ability. So, yeah, we get more tokens. We actually draw just our reanimate. So, if we want, we can reanimate Shriekmaw, but yeah, Shriekmaw wouldn't do anything. All those guys are black. Gonna suspend Cloudskate, so I have the mana to Gifts Ungiven, I guess. If I was doing this now, I probably would have just slammed Gravetide in, because that ends it even quicker. I mean, Sphinx is good here, but, you know. Alright. Gonna try and get in there for another 3. He's not gonna block, so he goes to 6. I don't know why the fuck I didn't attack with Dungeon Geists. Yeah, I don't know why I didn't attack with Dungeon Ghosts. That seems kind of poor. They're not going to be blocking. Yeah, okay. So I could have had him at 3. Actually, yeah. Anyways, he's pretty dead. Don't have to do Grave Titan or Sphinx. Oh, I didn't get to... I probably went for the gifts just so I could pull off the gifts combo with Sphinx. But we don't get to do it this game. That's alright. I think I'm going to go into sideboarding now. Okay. Hopefully I take out Exhume. I don't know if it's this game or then like next one I start doing that, but it seems pretty bad. Let's see what else is in there I could use. Cannot read for shit. I would guess I'm just gonna put in Essence Scatter. Seems like the most like all-purpose, just decent counterspell. Okay, there we go.